I saw Ciara on Red Table Talk, and honestly, it was a bit disturbing to me
Why?
because she just focused on one element in her life and totally neglected another. And from an outsider looking in, especially because you're trying to let people in, it just raised a lot of questions. So throughout the whole Red Table Talk, she was just talking about how her new husband is very good with her child from another father. Um, Even said something about something that he posted on Instagram saying that since you came into my life, you've changed my world. I'm so thankful for you. And he was talking about the son. So then everything that she was referring to was with about Russell Wilson and nothing about the actual father. Like how are they getting along with parenting? And I think Jada asked a question in regards to it, but she kind of brushed it off and answered a different question. So I don't think that that's a way to go. You have to say the good with the ugly. You can't just say one side that's all sunshine and rainbows. If it's like, okay, you and the father aren't getting along right now, then say it's still a work in progress to get into common grounds. But it seems like you just replaced him completely and substitute him for somebody else, which is not okay because he has a father.
Did you listen to the whole conversation in the whole episode?
Yes, I did.
And throughout the whole episode, she did not once bring up
No.
Future and Future's relationship with
No.
baby Future.
No.
Because she says Future, but every time she says Future,
It
she
was
means
the
the
baby.
She never.
Yeah, she never actually
Yeah.
referred to the actual father. Although Jada did ask, she just did not answer that question.
What did
So
she do when she asked the question? She just
she
moved
just
on? Or
no,
she brushed
because
it
it
over?
was more. It was more than one question that she had asked in one at once.
So she got away with slipping it for the other one.
Exactly. So I think that was the most disturbing part. It's like, how open are you? How honest are you really? If there's a side of it that you're not talking about, then you should have just not bothered. Because now I'm thinking that you've substituted the father in that child's life or the real father for somebody that you find that you're now with, and I don't think that's okay. Granted, the father did screw up, but still, he has a right to his son.
I feel like sometimes it's on the interviewer to pry and get those type of things out, because sometimes certain interviewers are too safe. What they let the person that they're interviewing get away with saying all the positive things they want to say about their life and not bringing the negative. Because she could have easily been like, she could have asked the same question you're asking to
She
Ciara.
kind of did though.
Just once.
That's why my whole thing is, yeah, but why should you say? I think it's sometimes tasteless. You can kind of get the hint.
No,
and
but
Red Table Talk is all about making people feel comfortable at the same time.
That's the problem.
It's
though.
very
that's
tasteful.
the whole brand of it. They're trying to make people feel comfortable, and they're trying to paint. They're basically, whoever's on that show gets a good light shone, whatever word I'm looking for.
Good light
shone on them, shown. Fail. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, a light shown on them. I totally understand that. Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know.
They what you're trying to say is that they spin the narrative to reflect in like a more positive light. They don't say all sides of it. But I feel like within their relationship, they have talked about the good and the ugly. But when it comes to when they're guests, they are more careful in how they go about their conversation.
It depends who it is. They'll get into some certain ugly things, but they'll make it safe when they talk about, like when they talked about Jordan Woods' stuff. They made it very safe. They were talking about ugly stuff, but they were in a very safe space, kind of always taking her side for everything. I don't know if they take everybody's side and whoever. I haven't seen all the interviews.
I'm a bit biased. I'm glad that they did that for her.
For who?
For Jordan.
Why? Because Chloe was a hypocrite?
When you come to the Kardashians, they have a tendency of slandering and killing other people.
Yeah.
No. Somebody stepped in that's also a lister and just said no.
Yeah,
that's not
saved
happening.
Her name. They didn't let her get
good for them.
through the mud.
Yeah.